Welcome to the Year 2 Reading and Writing Workshop. The aims of this presentation are to help you to understand the expected level in reading and writing for the end of Key Stage 1, to help you to understand how to support your child at home to help achieve this level both in reading and writing, and to have a closer look at the framework for Key Stage 1. We will be looking at the end of year objectives for reading and writing, as well as breaking down what your child will be learning at school and how it is taught at Highwood, as well as looking at how you can help at home. During Year 2, teachers should continue to focus on establishing pupils' accurate and speedy reading skills. They should also make sure pupils listen to and discuss a wide range of stories, poems, plays and information books. This should include whole books. The sooner the pupil can read well and do so frequently, the sooner they will be able to increase their vocabulary, comprehension and their knowledge across the wider curriculum. At the end of Year 1, all children should have completed a phonics screener. Children who pass the screener in Year 1 will be moving on to look at the alternate pronunciation of sounds. Children who did not pass the screener will continue to learn the sounds of Phase 3 and Phase 5 and attempt the screener again in Year 2. When your child is reading a text, they will come across many irregular words. They will need to use their sight recognition to help learn and read these words fluently. Encourage your child to use their phonic knowledge whilst reading. If there is a tricky word they do not know, tell them it. Look and repeat. There are videos on YouTube if you are unsure of the sounds. In the handout sent home previously, all of the common exception words for Key Stage 1 were listed alphabetically, and these are the ones the children will be expected to know by sight. The children will be exposed to a wide range of text in school, but it is important that this continues outside of school as well. Encourage your child to read as many as possible and wherever possible. Non-fiction is extremely important and often has trickier language. Take longer to question them and discuss what has been read. When reading poetry, emphasize the rhyming words and discuss pattern and rhythm. Encourage them to learn poetry by heart and then recite it. The way that you read these texts with your child at home should match very closely with the way we do guided reading in school. It is a 5-step process. The steps that we would encourage you to follow are to do a pre-read. This includes looking at the front and back covers, discussing the author and the blurb, making predictions and looking at whether the text is fiction or non-fiction. Find any tricky vocabulary beforehand and discuss the meaning of the words. Read the book through once without interruption. Ask them to tell you about anything they have noticed or want to discuss. Read the text again and question your child. Ask them questions throughout and at the end. Read the text again straight through. You should therefore read the text at least 3 times. We teach reading in a lot of ways at Highwood. Decoding and blending are practiced daily during phonics lessons. Whole class reading to focus on developing reading comprehension skills also happens daily. Children will have the opportunity to do one-to-one reading with an adult, as well as blending and reading boosters in the afternoon interventions when needed. We also encourage a lot of reading for pleasure throughout the day. These are the things we would suggest you do to help your child with reading. Listen to your child read. Read to your child. Read a wide range of texts and talk about those texts. Practice regular and irregular words and talk about the text. It is important to recognise that pupils begin to meet extra challenges in terms of spelling during Year 2. Increasingly, they learn that there is not always an obvious connection between the way a word is said and the way it is spelt. Writing is intrinsically harder than reading. Pupils are likely to be able to read and understand more complex writing in terms of its vocabulary and structure than they are capable of producing themselves. Finally, they should be able to form individual letters correctly, so establishing good handwriting habits from the beginning is very important. Over the course of Year 2, spelling should become more accurate and less phonetic. Simple words should be spelt correctly. More complex words can be a phonetically plausible attempt, but accuracy should be improving. Irregular words, such as the common exception words, will start to come with memory and rhythm, and children will be expected to spell these correctly as well. Children will learn which words they can use their phonics for, and then they will learn that phonics does not work for many tricky words, and so the letter names must be learnt for this as well. This will ensure that children will spell irregular words using the correct letter order.
We will still be recapping common exception words from Year 1. These are great words to practice at home to ensure your child can read and spell them correctly.
These are the main steps to our writing process at Highwood. We first investigate a text type, then we plan around that text type and draft our own version. We look back and revise, seeing how we can make improvements, and edit to make sure we have all of the fundamentals like capital letters and full stops, and then we might publish our work as well. This may be done orally, performing it to another class, or we might write it up in our best handwriting.
When writing, we use colourful semantics to help children understand the parts of a sentence and how to build a sentence. By the end of Year 2, we would like the children to include description using expanded noun phrases. Here you can see how the colourful semantics will build up throughout the school.
Children are taught about alternative spellings in the later stages of Phase 5. We call this 5B. This is where children learn alternate graphemes for some phonemes. It is also introducing new sounds the initial Phase 2 sounds make in irregular words. There are many different ways to write one sound. Encourage your child to think about words they already know which sound similar, so may be spelt similarly as well. Encourage your child to think carefully about where a sound is in a word before they write. They should also use our rules for writing. These rules will be coming up more frequently throughout the course of Year 2. To start with, the children will think of their sentence. Then they will say it out loud to check that it makes sense. After that, you need to count how many words are in the sentence before writing the sentence one word at a time, remembering capital letters, finger spaces and full stops at the end unless an exclamation mark or question mark is needed. Then rereading the work to check it still makes sense. When sounding out a word, your child should break the word down into each individual sound. In order for this to work, they need to know the difference between a sound, a word and a sentence. Encourage your child to use cursive handwriting as much as they can. The rhymes that have been sent home previously in Year 1 will really help consolidate formation, and as much practice at home as they can will be really beneficial. As they start using cursive, their handwriting might become a little bit messier. This is okay, as it will improve as they get used to using the Up We Goes. They should be leaving finger spaces between each word, and lowercase letters should be smaller and all the same size. Capital letters should be relative to the other letters, not too big, but larger than the lowercase. You can support your child with writing by encouraging them to write. They need to be able to write about experiences, both real and not real, write poetry, write for different purposes, so to entertain and to inform, plan their writing and reread their writing and correct or improve what they have written. The best ways that you can help your child with their writing are to practice the alternative spellings, encouraging your child to use their phonetic knowledge as well as the new things that they are learning in their phonics lessons. Let your child write at home, encouraging them to do a range of writing as well as rereading what they've written and seeing if there's any way they could improve it. Encouraging as much as possible that the children are using their Up We Goes and doing the cursive handwriting. Challenge them on the neatness of their own handwriting. Here are some links you may find useful to help with reading and writing. Thank you for listening.